Hey guys. Yeah, so I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube recently to try and improve my paint, and then, well, jumped on Google and I bought some things. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go through it. It's essentially just going to be an idiot building something. I don't know if it'll work. I'll probably screw it up, but we'll learn along the way. But yeah, you'll see it in a minute and we'll go from there. Alright guys, be back in a sec. We're back. So this is what I'm doing. I've been wanting to do this for a little bit and actually make a wet palette, and I figured since I'm actually hurt and I've got some time at home, I'd actually do it. So there'll be a link in the description for the article that I read. There's tons of these. You'll just Google it, you'll find God knows how many. But I found one that's really cool. Arcane Miniature Painting Service, I think, is the name of it. Don't hold me to that. Like I said, link to them in the description. Go check them out. Check them on Facebook, Instagram. I've read their article, then had a look around, and it was just like, oh, okay, wow, yep. They're actually here in Australia, which is really cool as well. So big shout out to them. Thank you. So here we go. Tub, really, just a nice cheap one. This is a 3.5 liter. Some sponge sheets. They were saying this is definitely a good way of going. A couple of these. I think one, and then cut it up. But like I said, I'll go through the steps with you when we get to that. And just some baking paper, non-stick baking paper. That was it. 3 items, cost me less than $20. And you know what? For not everyone has a ton of money lying around, so yeah, $20. I'm happy to do that, especially if this is going to work. I hope it works. This is me we're talking about here. To keep my paint going longer, because I've been using that. Just the palette sheets. I've had this for what, 2 years, I think, since when I bought it. And look, it does, but I find my paints dry really, really quickly, and it annoys me because I know it could last longer, but it doesn't. So I want my paints to last longer. I want them to go further, because, well, I'm in the middle of painting something and sneak peek, yeah. So, yeah. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to cut away, we'll come back, and we'll move on to the first step, which I think is putting that on this. So, back in a sec. Alright guys, so here's where we're at. Sponges. And if you notice, that's the bottom. Alright, so I'm following the article that I read. I also grabbed it wrong. I don't think they're the correct sponges that they used, but you know what? First time. Let's just see if this works. If it does, I'll go get the ones they used, and we should be good. So we're using the lid, which once I looked at it and read the article, I went, that makes sense. So the sponges fit nice and neat. There's a little bit of a finger gap, top and bottom. Again, I could fill it if I really wanted to mangle up the rest of the sponge at the top, but I'm not fussed. This is a first shot. Once I do this, I'll figure my own way of doing it. Isn't that the point? So yeah, it goes in the lid. Now these sponges are already wet. I went and did that, just so they expanded so I could see how much room they did take up. And 1 1/4 sponges. These aren't normal sponges. These are a sponge cloth, because they fit nice and neatly. As you can see, that's it fits. You can see a gap, right? It fits underneath that lip, which means when we add everything else, everything will sit inside and everything will stay nice and cool, and we'll go from there. So wet sponges, put them in, cut the size, done. We'll go now add some more. It says to add some more water just to the top of the sponge, just so it sits like a nice sheen over the top of it. And yeah, we'll be back after I do that. Alright guys, so here we are, sponging it, and you can see, wet enough. I think they had a little bit more water than this, but oh well, this will do. And yeah, so they said grab, so the baking paper, non-stick baking paper, I've already cut it to size. Oh, this is smooth it down. Like I said, I'm following the steps. That easy. And then peel it off. Turn it over. Do the other side. Smooth it down again. I don't think that's too bad for a first attempt ever. They're doing this, so everything's nice and wet. Everything's nice and smooth. It's not disintegrating. I don't think I stuffed this up. I may not have put enough water in, but I'll learn. That's the whole point. I'm learning as I'm going, and I'm sharing with you guys. So there we go. I'm gonna... That's it. Couple of sponges, freaking container, and some baking paper. That's it. It's literally 3 items. I'm gonna put it on to. I'm gonna put the phone down. I'm gonna put some palette on. I'm gonna put some paint on and see how we go. But I'll do that on camera. So I think the first time I'm going to be painting on camera. Oh god, you guys have to see that. Suffer. Alright guys, back in a sec. Alright guys, I really hope that's a good angle kind of thing. Yeah. Let's give this a shot while I'm on camera, huh? This is never going to end well, but oh well. So you know what? Let's give some of this Techless Blue a good shot, shall we? We'll grab a paintbrush. Where's my 0? There it is. Grab some of my paint. Okay, wow. Alright. It does work. And then well, I'm happy with those results. That's actually really sweet. I mean, I haven't added any water to the paint. It's just nicely, neatly absorbing it. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Definitely not complaining. I mean, I'll definitely figure out my own way of doing it. I mean, isn't that the whole point? We find one way and make it our own. And I'll definitely have to revisit this when I figure something out. But I mean, for now, I made something and it worked. You guys probably don't understand how amazed and shocked at that I am. Yeah, so big shout out to Arcane Paintworks. I screwed up their name at the start of this, and I apologize for that. But again, there'll be a link to the article that I read in the description. It's a great one. It's one of the few that I read that wasn't from the UK or US or something like that. Or either that or I wasn't looking in the right spots. But you know what? Big shout out to those guys. Thank you very much. I didn't think it'd be this easy. But it definitely is. You guys should give it a shot. Check out their work. They do some amazing stuff. I've been looking at their artwork all morning since I read the article and clicked further through and jumped on their Facebook page and Instagram. So yeah, definitely worth it, guys. Give it a shot. If you haven't, come on, well, you guys wouldn't know me by now, but those of you who do know me and are watching this, yeah, you knew there was like a really good possibility that I'd screw this up somehow. So, oh well, guys, we'll come back in a sec after I finish doing this. Alright guys, so that was that. I mean, it wasn't the greatest tutorial, I know. I kind of just pointed a camera at a desk and showed you each step as I go, but doesn't matter, really. You don't want to see me filling up a container with water with some sponges in it. You just want to see each step. I'm really pleased. I mean, for something that took... if I wasn't recording, okay, it'd probably have taken 5 minutes of my time. And that's it. It's just some sponge and water and some baking paper. And I'm going to use it. I'm going to see how it goes. I may even build like a smaller one. I'm thinking like a portable wet palette kind of thing. If I find the time, because a portable one would be pretty cool. I know I'm probably not the first one to do that. It'll be everywhere. But I have an idea on like a little container to use and all the rest of it that would probably work really, really well. Yeah, actually, I'm going to write that down before I forget it. And yeah, when I do that, I'll probably come back and do like a wet palette building part 2. But yeah, apart from that, guys, thanks for watching. You know what to do. Give it a like. It's not that hard. You just press the button. Leave me a comment down below if you want to see an idiot build anything else. Like, you know, miniature hobby related. Just go build this and we'll see. Yeah, I'm even really, really tempted at the moment to do something base-wise with water effects. But we'll see about that later down. But yeah, other than that, guys, thanks for watching again. Please, like I said, Arcane Paintworks, jump on, have a look. You know, if you like miniature stuff, check their stuff out. They're fantastic. Okay, they're in a different state, but you know, I'll let that slide for now. Anyway, guys, have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.